Let's be real. In today's business world, you've got an app for literally everything. But what happens when none of those apps are talking to each other? Well, today we're going to break down the powerful tool designed to solve that exact problem, Oracle Integration Cloud.
Just think about it for a second. In your own company, you've probably got one system for sales, a different one for finance, and who knows how many for HR. Are they all communicating seamlessly? Or is it more like they're creating these digital silos, forcing your teams into endless, frustrating manual work? This is one of the biggest hidden drains on modern businesses. And that is exactly where this solution comes in. Oracle Integration Cloud, or OIC for short, basically acts as a universal translator for all those different applications. It's what the tech world calls an integration platform as a service, or iPaaS. And its entire reason for existing is to get your apps talking and to automate all that crucial work that flows between them. Okay, so what can you actually do with this thing? Let's get into the nitty-gritty and break down its core capabilities to really understand the power under the hood. So OIC is really built around 5 key pillars. You've got application integration, process automation, a visual builder for creating simple interfaces, integration insight for analytics, and API management. Now, all of these are super important, but for right now, we're going to zero in on the first 2 because they really are the heart and soul of what OIC does for most businesses. All right, first up, and this is the big one, application integration. See, instead of having to write tons of complex code, you get this visual designer with a whole library of pre-built connectors. These adapters, as they're called, let you just plug and play with major apps like Salesforce and SAP, and even your own custom systems running on-premise. The whole goal is to make connecting things incredibly simple and fast. Okay, so once your apps are finally talking to each other, that's when the real magic happens. Process automation. Take that classic recruit to hire process. Just imagine data flowing automatically from a recruiting app right into your main HR system and then over to payroll, all without a single person having to copy-paste anything. I mean, that's not just about saving time. It's about killing off those tiny data entry mistakes that always seem to cause massive headaches down the road. All right, so we get what it does. Now let's pop the hood and see what it's actually made of. Understanding the different pieces really helps clarify how it all works together so smoothly. So you've got the integration module, which is pretty straightforward. That's for building those connections between different apps. But check this out. The connectivity agent, that's the secret sauce for hybrid setups. Think of it like a super secure tunnel that lets the cloud-based OIC talk to applications that are still running on your own private on-premise servers. This is huge because it means you can connect everything no matter where it lives. Theory is one thing, right? But how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's walk through some super common use cases to really see OIC in action. Okay, so here's that recruit to hire process we talked about, but let's actually see it. Step 1, a candidate gets the green light. Step 2, OIC automatically creates their employee record in the main HR system. And step 3, it kicks off the whole onboarding process and connects to payroll. The result? A fantastic, smooth experience for your new hire. And for your HR team, no more delays, and say goodbye to those tiny manual data entry errors that always blow up into huge payroll headaches later on. Oh, and here's another huge one. Gain sales and finance on the same page. When your sales team closes a big deal in their CRM, ODC acts as that critical bridge, making sure all the customer details and order amounts are perfectly mirrored in your financial ERP system. What does that do? It closes that frustrating gap between making a sale and actually booking the revenue. It gives finance real numbers to work with and lets the sales team give customers up-to-the-minute info. Everybody wins. And you knew this was coming. E-commerce. Think about it. The second a customer clicks buy, OIC can instantly tell your inventory system to update the stock levels and ping your supply chain platform to start the shipping process. It's the invisible engine humming away in the background, making sure the entire customer experience is totally seamless. Okay, so we've looked at the what, the how, and the why. Let's zoom all the way out for a second. What's the big picture here? Why does a platform like this matter so much right now? If you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Oracle Integration Cloud isn't just a simple tool for a single job. It's a single, unified platform that handles connection, automation, and development. And that makes it a cornerstone piece of tech for any company that's actually serious about digital transformation. And that brings us to one last thought to leave you with. We live in a world with an app for everything. But as all those apps keep piling up, the silence between them gets more and more expensive. And I mean expensive and wasted time, in costly mistakes, and in totally missed opportunities. So really, the question isn't if you should connect your systems.